This is For the Record. I'm your host, Sincere Ladies. You have nothing to fear. And my co-host,
Rudeboy DGF, a.k.a. She Won't The a.k.a. Terry McGinnis.
and we have a two-time guest. Want to introduce yourself?
Janice, I am here. For the second time, right?
Yeah, for the second time.
For the second time.
You know what I'm saying? Fine like wine, baby. But anyway, this month we are doing women empowerment. So there will be women-filled episodes dropping gems from February, and we're extending it to March now because it's Women History Month in March. So if I had previously recorded an episode with you, it will not be dropping until probably April because it was ladies first. You know what I'm saying? It's important for Black History Month. We do this with our Black ladies, our Black queens.
That's right.
We need to shed the light on them. Anyway, I know y'all see me change my name 100 times. I'm Ty Dillinger when I'm supposed to be. But since it's Women Empowerment Month and I gotta be the nice guy, I gotta be sincere again. So anyway, let's get right.
You do that nice.
This guy here, let's get right into it.
I'm genuine, but not nice.
So, yeah, nah, he ain't nice.
Are you an asshole? No.
How do you guys feel about setting time frames in your life? Marriage, children, businesses, and why?
You have to set time frames. It disciplines you. And when you discipline yourself and put it onto other people, it disciplines them also. You have to. Because if you respect your time, nobody else going to respect your time.
That's right. What Shay said last time, if Jay-Z was here and we was late like that boy walking out.
Oh, definitely. Who the fuck are we? Shit. You can walk the fuck out.
I think a lot of people are like dating without having real intentions, though. Like they're not dating to intent, with intentions or with intent.
Let me drop a ball.
I legit heard it.
Or have false intentions.
True.
Which is the worst.
Nah,
Yeah.
I agree with the whole time frame. Listen, ladies, if you're watching this, if I ever ask you to go on a date, I'm on time. I'm not a typical Black man. If I tell you 8 o'clock, we better be at that restaurant at 8 o'clock. I don't need to be pulling up your house, especially if I have to drive, because women don't like to drive for some reason. But if I have to come get you, and I pull up to your house 7:15, and you tell me you just getting out of the shower, just like Sidbo said, I'm leaving your ass.
That's crazy. I do be late all the time. That is crazy.
Hey, I
Or sometimes you might have to lie and be like, you know what? Tell her an hour earlier.
My friend did that.
Yeah.
We made
Tell them an hour earlier. They'll be on time. That's on time for them.
I shouldn't have to lie to you about the time.
That
I
too.
need you to be punctual.
Or if you know it takes at least 2 hours to get ready, you better set your
But
time.
then there comes
early.
like compromise. You gotta compromise.
I know we got compromise, but when women want something, y'all want it within that moment.
True.
So
Stop it.
discipline. You tell a guy you want him to come have sex with you. You want him to be on time, right? You be like, listen,
You need that dick now.
Yeah, you gotta take your kids to school 7 o'clock. Nigga, you got 30 minutes.
You want a quickie 5 minutes. So in 5 minutes, we done.
We done. You like, we never doing this again. We could reschedule this next week.
Shit,
Very much true.
Please be punctual. When it comes to anything, I think practice makes perfect. I think especially having a set schedule with your kids, because I think it improves on your kids as well. For them to be on time. I think school is a perfect example of that, with them getting up. You know, you trying to prep them into getting into real life.
Oh yeah, especially you go to a school. If you ain't in that fucking class by like 8 o'clock, they gonna lock your ass out.
Who you telling? And then you get detention and CSI. And
No, set your ass. If you ain't in this class by this time,
it's discipline, because if we didn't have any form of repercussions, you would continue to do so.
oh hell yeah.
But question: do you feel like it's okay to have a time frame, like with marriages, like discussing when you're dating, like having that conversation, like, hey, I have this time frame on marriage, or on having a child, or a business, or whatever it is when dating? You feel like that conversation is important?
With marriage, it's what we talking about with Xavier. When I said with certain women, they you know how they say, oh, you don't need to know if you're gonna marry a person. It'll take 10 years to know if you're gonna marry a person, which is true.
I'm going to check.
They want to be married like 5 to 3 years, but it's like some ladies I gotta understand sometimes that marriage is just more. It's more than a ring, and it's just more than say I'm married. Some people it just takes longer, but you know with them they have a plan. Some people want to get the house first, take care of the kids, or be as importantly financially stable first before they get married. Men know, we know we're gonna marry. We know. We just want the right time to get on that one knee and ask you for your hand in marriage.
And I think so my message to the women is stop trying to kind of force those kind of things, like setting a time limit because you feel like you may meet a man in 3 months that's willing to marry you, but it's like, yeah, there's somebody that would do it in 3 months that took me 10 years to do, but he doesn't have the same time that I have because you're going in there with a stranger. The thing is, everybody's looking to skip steps just to get the ring, and I don't think that's purposeful.
Most purposely, have a plan.
Like, so if you've been a girlfriend for 10 years and you've been a fiance for 5, so be it. Like, you there. Like, he knows, like, this is who I want to be with. But you trying to skip the step and giving a man a time frame, I feel like y'all only just pushing him more out the door.
So you think it'll run them away if they ask, like, if they try to have that discussion and stuff like that?
That's just like, all right, if me and you are dating or whatever, and you was like, I think it's the time for you to propose to me, I'm like, looking at you like, damn, like.
No, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
All right.
But, like, if you're dating somewhere, then you're supposed to just be in la la land and, hey, like, I want to be able to set boundaries, or anyone, a woman in general, should be able to say, hey, do you see yourself getting married? And if she doesn't, she can choose to stay. She can choose to go. Do you see yourself having children? Do you feel like that's something?
Oh, yeah, you definitely talk about that in the beginning. Do you want to get married? Oh, of course. Just has to be the right time.
So let me say this. So you've been married before. How long did it take you to get proposed to? Or do you think there should be a certain time? Do you think like, all right, me and you, boyfriend and girlfriend, 2-3 years, and then I'm a fiance for the next 2 years, and then you marry me within the 5?
I don't have a time frame on marriage, so I can't really say that. I do want to be in a relationship with the intention of getting married down the line, but I don't have a time frame. That's because at the end of the day, like, he's the leader. He's gonna lead. He's gonna tell me, like, basically when he's ready for me to be his wife. So.
Better not be no fucking pixie. Oh, fucking God.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, you left it up to him. You didn't even really.
I did. I just want to know, like, because that's something I want. I have that intention.
Yeah, I want to get married.
Yes. Yeah, down the line.
Because we discussed kind of time frames similar to that, just because the simple fact that a lot of people, when they're dating, you're not living with each other. And I was saying, is it important for you to, like, let's say you become a fiance, is it important for y'all to move in? That's the next step. Because you don't really know how people really are until you live with them.
I feel like you should move in
before.
before.
Isn't that stacking up?
You should move in together before you try to be fiance.
Because what if you got children?
That's fine.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, you can.
You gotta learn how them children's act around
the daily. I have to learn the schedule. I have to know your flaws within the house. You got to see my bad habits. I got to see yours. Gotcha. Because listen, some people be you don't know.
Because for one, like, it could be little things like space in the closet. You be the type of person that take up all the goddamn space. And I do too, so we gotta compromise how the fuck this gonna work.
Cause I'm walking, I'm like, damn, you need all this shit?
Yeah. Or I might know you're a hoarder, like, hey, my G, you need to get rid of
this a little too long.
Right, so you learn everybody's imperfections. That's why I feel like moving in is essential, because you might see some habits that you don't like. Like I tell you, like, if y'all living in separate houses, from whatever time frame I don't see, you don't know what the fuck they do. This person probably don't shower. This person probably don't brush
don't shower. Hey, whoa. Hey, my nigga, what?
Listen, it's a whole bunch of imperfections. This girl probably, listen.
I'd rather you shower 3 times a day and run my water bill than say don't shower.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You won't notice imperfections. Fuck that. Because you're not living with this person.
Yeah. Someone not shower.
Because I shower twice a day. Cause
I gotta be like, all right, we under the roof together, and I see your flaws, but it's not bothering me to the point, because I'm a clean freak.
Oh yeah, you definitely is.
I see you eat something, you throw something in the sink, and I'm gonna look at you like, damn, you're not gonna clean up like this. I'm gonna be tired. You see the trash full? Listen, I know it's a man job. I'm gonna go take out the trash. Listen.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, I'm a clean freak. Even if you don't clean out yourself, I'm gonna go do it.
Especially for me, I live in a Haitian household, boy. They used to tell you all for it. Hey, come get this shit. Whoever shit this something, beat your ass. You better come get it.
So does your woman have to cook by a certain time? You say you live in a Haitian household.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm be hungry
too.
If I'm hungry, I'm gonna be hungry. I'm gonna cook it myself.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen.
I'm like, babe, you hungry real quick? I'm gonna make some. Don't say no and be like, don't take a bite of my food. I fucking hate that shit. Yo, if I ask you if you hungry, if you say no and you take a piece of my food, I'm gonna look just like, nigga.
You know what? Since we got a female guest, I got a question. wanted the same thing, right? What's the difference between mine and yours? Does mine taste better?
Definitely.
Explain.
I understand we have
Not
different
yours.
plans.
I just wanted you. Women are curious. That's the curiosity coming out.
The curiosity of me and you having to say, I'll knock you out the show. Then you gotta say food and you go, and then you gonna be like, babe, I want mine. If I try to give you food.
I understand we have different plates. I'm like, okay, you taste mine. I'm gonna taste yours.
Sometimes I do stuff like that just to bother.
Nah, it's
my
cool.
partner, like,
I
get some.
do it with my female friend. We go out to eat. If we have something different, I'll be like, yo, you want to try something?
It's annoying to
like,
be in relationships. It's crazy. But
You love us.
It'd be
like,
fun.
You guys love us.
It do. It is. We do. It's like, damn.
But something.
That's crazy. But yeah, it is very important to have a time for it. You have to. You have to have restrictions. You have to have time limits for certain things.
I agree.
God damn it. Please.
My phone died. I was going.
Your
Oh,
phone died? All
So
right.
please, people.
I
listen.
can I take over now. I guess.
All right, for one thing, please, type person, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. If you let your person cheat one time and you don't put your foot down, if you type person, take them back, and don't put your foot down, they're gonna keep doing it.
They gonna do it again.
Oh yeah.
You allowed them to.
You gotta show it. You gotta let it hurt. Let them hurt though.
And I don't mean by cheating back.
You don't believe you should like let them hurt, like leave and.
Oh, I'm gonna leave. I'm the type of person. Look, you cheat one time,
I'm out.
You
I'm
out
done.
the first time.
I have
Oh, I'm dubbing.
I
I'm dubbing your
I have
ass.
zero tolerance
like
for the
that.
bullshit. Listen, I'm nice here, but in a relationship, I'm very serious
Because
about it.
somebody told me there's this between a real man and a real woman, a disciplined man and a disciplined woman. You could be a real man and woman. You could have the most money, save people. You could be fucking paramedic saving people and shit. But you could be stepping on your fucking wife or your husband. Rather than having a discipline, I'd rather have a disciplined woman than a real woman. Because when you discipline, you don't give a shit.
Since you mentioned that, what's your definition of a high value woman? Does that sound like a high value quality?
Oh, I got this one.
You gotta go ahead.
Something that women lack a lot of: accountability.
Oh God.
If there's a woman out there that can sit there and apologize to me, not apologize in your own way, because women like to not say I'm sorry, and they try to bug you, and they might try to give you pussy, or they might try to kiss on you. Women have their own way of apologizing. But for you to understand, like, I made a mistake, like, I fucked up, babe, I'm sorry, kind of thing, in my face, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you can do that, I think that would make you a high value woman, because that's what lacks in women today: accountability.
That's true. Accountability. You gotta do it like that. Just
I mean, there's other qualities. What you think?
that, know when you're wrong, and please, on purpose, please your man. Please your man. His happiness matters too. Please care about your man's happiness. We care about yours a whole bunch, a lot. Please do the same for us. God damn it.
We need it.
Being this, another one, a safe space to talk to you. We like to vent, but we can't. As men, we can't vent to everybody.
And you want us to vent to y'all sometimes, but at the same time, like, when y'all get mad, y'all use it as ammunition.
Oh man, I hate that.
So yeah, since you guys mentioned that, sorry to cut you off.
Okay, sorry.
So pretty much a woman who has understanding, a lot of understanding. That sounds like what you guys are describing. Yeah, I would say some of you guys need to have some understanding.
I want you to understand.
You only see it your way.
Because you ask a man right now, who do you vent to? He gonna probably say nobody or just God.
Sometimes, or another woman. That happens.
Yeah.
Don't look crazy.
Maybe
Don't
if you have a close female friend, you probably vent to who judge ya. For me, I vent to God or my old boy, because he understands me a lot. We're close, so he understands me a lot.
And fellas, if you're venting to a woman, make sure she doesn't like you. Because
Wait, repeat that.
if you're venting to a woman, other than your woman,
Okay.
make sure she doesn't like you. Because the simple fact of the matter is, when you vent to a woman that likes you, she has all intentions of breaking up what you have. So she's gonna be like, I would never do you like that, and your girl is just the
She's gonna
worst.
tell you a story.
Oh, she gonna sell you dreams.
You're gonna be like, you know what? I might have to leave her for you. And y'all niggas be falling in the traps.
Oh yeah, I'll never
Most
do that to you.
definitely.
I'd have done this. I'd have done that. Ho ho. Sell the dreams.
Don't y'all stop it.
Stop it. Having money, some people add money to as a high value woman. You can add that, but with money, you can still be a shitty person.
I don't think men can even, or most men don't even value the money in a high value woman because they don't really care about that. They can build a woman up.
We don't.
It don't even cross our mind because we're too busy trying to get the money. But I would love for you to have that for our kids. Like if you're not spending on me, please at least spend it on them. Because if I'm providing for you, you at least can do that.
Because the thing is like we don't really care about. Because here's why somebody told me, look, this is why I hate when a woman, like when you mean what she said, I'm a boss. She said that automatically. He said that's a turn off. The reason is like, why are you telling me that I'm not working for you? I'm not applying for a job. Why you still boss?
That's a major turn off. I'm not gonna lie, just because it's a fact, like I think it's more of a PTSD moment with men. That's why we don't value the money in women because like he said, she could be like, I'm a boss and I do this and this and that. I always say that men make money to provide for women and women make money to show that they don't need a man.
Certain ones.
Don't
get it twisted. Fuck. We know.
But in most cases, especially where we at, for sure.
I understand. Like, look, we know you're a boss, but anybody can be a boss. Anybody can make money. Anybody can do that. What makes you different? What here and your soul can do?
Exactly.
Body, heart, mind, and soul. That's the most important shit. I be telling you. Know somebody, mind, heart, and soul.
Pretty on the outside, but ugly as fuck on the inside.
There are a lot of women like that.
But that look good, but the inside white. I don't like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. But it is. But certain men be like, it's good to have women to have money for generational wealth. You go pass that money on to the kids. Like what the Jewish community people do when they get married.
Yo, the guy brings his business or his family business. She brings her family business. They come together. They like, listen. Like a lot of rich people, I was raised in the community, so a lot of rich people do not marry into love first. Sometimes it is love, but sometimes it's more of the generational wealth for their kids. I keep trying to tell people it's not about you at the end of the day. It's not.
I would love to have love still though.
No, it's like marriage. It's a business. A lot of it's about love.
Yeah. It is a business. I told y'all that. And they say a lot of the love come after. Sit there and talk to a rich white woman. They'll tell you that the love come after.
Anybody rich shit.
They tell you the love come after, for real. Like after the kids grown and everything, what they need to be. I think that's when they fully in tune. Like, all right, we ain't got no kids to raise. We got our money for ourselves. Like,
come on, baby, come on, baby, before they get groove on.
Yeah, another thing too, though, I feel like, because I was talking to somebody else about the topic, and they were saying that they want a woman that they don't have to reach out their pocket all of the time. But I feel like that's where you are in your life at that moment. But what happens when you find a woman who is actually successful or who has money and you don't have to reach out of their pocket and she has a nasty personality? She's considered ugly, and like that's, to me, that's low value. Like, yeah, you're successful, but you have none of the qualities that's gonna attract a man to you. You can't keep a man. Like,
yeah, because
at that point, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like a man who can have all the money, she could be a sucker, a big ass sucker. He could be the type of nigga who take advantage of women, who just think he could do anything he want. No, that's not a high value man.
Well, y'all love sex.
That's a high value sucker. High value sucker. That's the fuck.
I think they starting to get it mixed up. What's a high value man? Some women don't know what a high value man is. And they want to attract one.
And what high value man is only 17% in the world.
Yeah.
What do you guys consider a high value man?
High value man, the mind. His mind is set straight.
A tactician. Someone who knows how to lead from all directions. People feel like you can only lead from the front, and that's not the case. You can lead from the side. You can lead from the back of the pack, because wolves lead from the back of the pack, if you did not know that.
The alpha watches over the whole pack.
Exactly.
So you can see from all sides.
So he pretty much knows when to fall back and let his woman lead or let the family lead. He's watching it all aspects.
Right. Like lioness, when the lion's about to fight, the lioness protects his neck, because instantly that's what other lions go for. See?
But you was explaining the lioness protecting
the lioness protecting his neck. So when they gonna go for the throat, like Chris Rock said, look, in relationship and marriage, there's roles. Sometimes one person gotta beat the microphone. Sometimes somebody gotta play the tambourine. You gotta shake that shit in the church. But then sometimes you guys have to switch. She has the microphone. You play the tambourine.
So that's why a lot of women fail too. They always want to take the lead.
Yeah, you can't.
You need to fall back.
Trying to lead the choir, man.
You can lead the choir sometimes, but all the time, you ain't gonna respect that, man. If you do it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what helped me understand what it means to be a high value man or an alpha in most cases is just that I kind of went to I found mentorship through these guys called Lost Intellect. I post them all the time, and I'm always in their lives or whatever the case may be. Oh, yeah. I had went through something at a point in my life where I was just losing everything that was close to me, and I didn't understand my feelings as a man because men don't deal with their emotions daily like women do. That's why women are, like I said, men are more emotional than women. I don't care what none of y'all niggas say, but especially the ones that was raised by a single mother and things like that because you didn't have a father figure or whatever the case may be. So I had learned the hierarchy of what kind of men there are out there. So the highest is the alpha. Then you got the sigma. Then beta is a female position, but men shouldn't be in a beta position. That's what a lot of these girls date. A lot of these dominant women, these fake alpha women, because there's no such thing as alpha women, and the fake masculinity or whatever the case may be. Y'all like to dominate over men. And those betas are simps. Those are the ones that cater to you and do all this other shit. They fuck up the world because there's only 7% of alphas actually. Then you got the gamma males, then you got the delta males, and so on.
Then the omegas.
And the omegas. So I would have to pick another episode and explain each of them in detail. I fall under the sigma category just because I go about and do my own thing. But so sigma is basically you have alpha traits, but you also have beta traits. So there's some times where I do beta shit. So I have the leadership thing of an alpha and thing like a tactician and things of that nature. But sometimes my emotions get involved when I do beta shit. So it's just steps to it. You have to evolve as a person. So I'm trying to step into that alpha role. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time.
That's right. My fault.
I just learned something.
Yeah.
Listen, when I explain the hierarchy, you're going to be looking at me like, oh, that's what kind of man that is? Yeah. You're going to be looking at me crazy. I'm gonna break
after you learn them definitions, you're going to be like, damn, I peep him.
It's going to change your whole perspective.
You're a fucking beta.
Yeah, no, for real. So, that's what it is for me now. In most situations, I can tell the difference between a feminine woman now and a masculine woman, right? So, a lot of you guys don't even notice, but, you ever try to talk and the girl, over talks you or she won't let you talk? That's a masculine woman.
You think I'm masculine or feminine? What you think?
Oh, you're feminine.
Nah, she's masculine. She has a little bit in her, but you're not in your full femininity, but you're feminine.
Yeah,
I'm not in
my full.
She's not in
I
her
know
full.
I'm not.
When she in her full, you know who's in her full? Monique find that little what's up? That girl explained what she had to do to get the ring. I was like, yeah. But when I be, that's how I know people in the world don't know these things because they don't ask, or it's okay not to know. Like I tell you, ignorance is a bliss. So the thing is, I'm glad I learned, but when I be trying to explain it and I have conversations with people, they don't get it. So when I was explaining to Boxx and them the other day, they was like, what do you mean full feminine? I'm like, bro, y'all don't see it. She's understands her role. She's going to stay in her role and she's letting the man lead. So a lot of cases, women want men to lead and some men don't know how to lead.
It happens.
And y'all thinking this man is an alpha. Y'all kind of signify alpha with niggas who be swole and strong. Nah, that's not it, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas can't lead, and then y'all end up finding out he can't lead, and then you lead it. That's where the masculinity come in.
Yeah,
and independency.
Take on the masculine role.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's there.
That's where I am in life. I don't want to be masculine.
You don't want to be masculine?
Somebody to take the lead.
Take the lead. Come on, baby. Come on, what you want to do?
You drive.
All right, look.
But it's also good for alpha men. It's also good to ask for your woman opinion. It's always good. You always gotta ask. Yo, what you think? What's your input? Should you add this? Should I add that? All right, keep that in mind. If you like this plan, thank you. We're gonna go with it. Look at that. Because you remember when you in a group or you're the leader, you have to always ask everybody around you what you think.
You also have to, also as a tactician, you have to put shit in place you don't even realize it. I'm already protecting you more than you know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't see that. That's why I was explaining to people, women put a lot of men in situations that men should not be in. all right, for example, let's say, right, I was your older brother, and you split some guy, boom, and that nigga try to put his hand on you. I'm gonna call my brother. You already putting me in danger.
Yeah.
I don't need to be in that situation. You ain't have to put your hands on him.
Cause you don't know what that nigga about or what he got behind
him. But I'm gonna come protect you because
it's my job.
It's my job. That's why I tell people you try to sit here and be combative with men, but you want him to do the 2 P's: provide and protect. But you combative with him. You can't be doing that.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
Damn right.
So another question. I don't think we talked about this. A lot of women are choosing to leave relationships hoping to find happiness. Why do you think that is, and do you think they can truly find their happiness without the man?
I'm gonna be so blunt right now. That some people don't like it. Not everybody's gonna find happiness. I'm sorry. We live in a world. It has to be balanced. Some people will find it. Some people don't. I know it's fucked up to say, but like my old boy said, this world ain't sunshine and rainbows. Not everything.
Some people will live in a misery.
Some people have to live in that misery. It's sad to say.
You think so?
We all can't be happy.
We all can't be happy.
So here's a metaphor that or analogy.
Like you said, everybody can't be rich.
Yes.
Everybody can't be wealthy. It's only a few wealthy people.
Okay.
This is what a rich man told me. He was like, if everybody was wealthy, who would do the work?
Well said.
That's all there is to it.
It sucks. I know. It sucks. But for the question to be asked, yes. When you in a relationship, I understand when you try to fix something over and over and over, if somebody's not getting it, yes, it is okay to leave. It's okay. Because at that point, that person's not trying to get you. They're not.
And this ties in with time frames like we discussed earlier. Yo, if you're not getting it 6 months, you need to be exiting out of this shit.
But isn't the happiness based on yourself?
Oh,
Not
yes.
like the relationship. Like you're not happy.
Be happy
Maybe
with
you should like figure out what you like to do.
You
But you don't necessarily have to leave the relationship.
Yeah, you gotta leave, but happiness has to be within yourself.
I feel like it's important to lead in a relationship though. Just because, like you say, you don't know yourself. So you trying to know yourself at the same time of trying to please somebody is not gonna work. Mm-hmm. I would rather you exit because then you're gonna be confusing yourself and me at all together, and it's gonna create more problems. You don't need that.
That's true.
Like I tell people, it's okay if y'all dating. It's okay to be friends. Like it's not the end. Maybe you might find somebody or whatever the case may be. Maybe y'all get back to each other. I always tell people I believe in right people, wrong timing. Sometimes you meet your lover at the wrong time. Mm-hmm. It happens.
That's true. And if that's the person that you need to be with, they'll come back around full circle.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Hold on. Open it. Let me see if I can ask a question.
Everybody blowing me out today, boy.
Nah, tell the ass, put this shit on airplane mode like I do.
I'm about to. It'd be important.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They still going at it in the chat. I'm dying.
I think we asked all of them, but I'm going to say this one to make sure. What can a woman do to add value to herself? Like, what can she change? What can she do? What can she work on? Just simple examples of something that she can do. Because you guys are ultimately...
Love yourself.
Okay.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
Please, women, love yourself.
Oh, find a hobby.
Oh,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Find things that you like.
Before I get species pain, yeah.
Women, past women, y'all probably watching this. I'm not your fucking hobby. At the end of the day, I'm either probably at the movies with my squad, probably playing sports. I'm on the game. Listen, men choose to escape through gaming and fantasy. That's our thing. We don't complain. I always ask women starting to feel like me asking your favorite color and what you do for fun is kiddie questions. It's important.
That's a porn ass question.
Because I hate when women, hate is a strong word. I dislike when women say my hobby is shopping. If it's shopping can be therapeutic, cool. But that is not a hobby because when you're not shopping and spending money, what are you doing?
Nothing.
So, like I was explaining to her earlier, the reason why me and my ex-girlfriend started to clash, like I don't argue Like, I nip it in the bud. Like, whatever problem we have, we fix it right then and there, and that's it. And we never get back to it. We move on from it. You know me. I have a lot of female friends. I post them a happy birthday. She decided to take it upon herself to get at me about a post that's only going to be available for 24 hours about me telling my female friend, happy birthday. I love you. Enjoy your day. That's it. But I find it funny that you don't post us in the. Listen, if you had time, if you had a hobby, you wouldn't spend 10 minutes looking at 60 seconds looking at my story.
No,
to fucking argue with me about women that I am posting. At the end of the day, if I'm with you,
it's social media, bro.
I'm laying in bed next to you. I am fucking you. I'm not penetrating these women. I wake up next to you. I brush my teeth with you. We go have breakfast. We do lunch. We do all this shit with you. But you find yourself to argue with me.
Sounds like she needs validation or something.
Validate these nuts. Because you have the validation. There is nothing else for you to validate.
That's true, but
no, I get you. But you're right.
Social media is like
social media is a drug.
It's infusing people's brains like to something is more, but it's not, and I hate that.
I see where you're coming from, but I think women though should find a hobby and things that they like because they always, like you said, invest their time around a man, and when they leave, the man leaves her or the relationship ends, they're left feeling empty inside and they don't know what to do with it.
And like you said, they go seeking validation.
Seeking validation
because they overthink.
Yes, very much so. So women, ladies, find something that you want to do.
And have friends.
Yes, get some friends.
Have some girlfriends, please.
Please.
If I'm having a guy's night out, go have yourself a girl's night out.
Y'all increase y'all. Man, my ex-girlfriend, she had 2 friends. Y'all need to increase that shit.
Oh my gosh. Or, yeah.
At least have like 5.
I know y'all don't like, I don't know. I know y'all don't get along with everybody, but.
Especially y'all don't get all other women. That shit kills me. I'm like, huh? You don't get all other women? What's wrong?
Exactly.
That be clashing heads. That shit blows me.
Something wrong with you.
Like, damn, that shit blew me.
I think if more people set boundaries on like friendships and family, they would have way more friends. Because not all your friends are family. Like, you'd have way more friends if you go out with a certain group of friends. You have certain friends for that you discuss your personal life, and then you have your family. A lot of people don't really have
cousins count too. You know, I got some cousins that be on that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how my life is set up. Like, we have a group of friends. Like, we each have individual friends. Like, you'll see me with my friends that club. You see my friends that game. You see my friends that are rich. You see my friends that teach me about investing, or I'm learning some business. Yeah, we all have. Me and him have different set of friends, and we don't mix them. Don't mix your friends neither.
Oh no. You can't mix the gaming friends with the Vietnamese.
I got friends that no,
you can't.
It's not gonna work. You got friends that smoke. You got friends that shoot and kill. Listen, you got friends that do everything. Yeah. Just don't mix them.
Yeah, you gotta keep the group separate. Let's go. Please have a group of friends, lady. Please. If I'm gaming.
Well,
I guess. What? Oh yeah, with the loving yourself. Oh, let me finish that.
Okay, yeah.
Ladies, love yourself, please.
Before you love somebody else.
Love yourself to the fullest, from your body to your mind, to everything. Love yourself. Cause I'm tired of hearing, I love the way you look. I love the way you think. I don't like it. What you mean you don't like it? You need to see yourself. You need to see how you say. If you need to work on something, fine. Is more room to grow, upgrade yourself.
It's something else I want to add as well for the women. When you're dating people or men, and you see the signs, and don't second guess yourself. If you see them there, if it seems like he's not interested, if it seems like you're not happy, I guess it contradicts what we talked about earlier. Mm-hmm. However, but if you feel like what he's giving isn't enough, go. Don't waste your time.
If he's not adding to your happiness,
if he's not adding value to yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, in any other way, or seems actually interested in you, then
that Negro go.
You need to let him go. Focus on yourself.
Let him go.
That was your gym right there?
I guess that was my gym.
She dropped it. I didn't even have to switch it.
Yeah, focus on yourself. And I guess I'm going to close. Before we end the topic, if there's anything else you guys want to say afterwards, I did want to throw out some programs and stuff for women, resources for women in Miami. that could will benefit from this. So they have Lotus House for women who are facing homelessness, or homeless women with children, or just homeless women in general, who can seek help and shelter. If you live there, you can also get free health care with Jesse Trice. They also have like therapy sessions that they offer for free if you live in Lotus. They have another program, CVAC. My phone died, but CVAC, we'll drop the information down below.
Of course.
You guys can reach out to them if you guys have experienced some
Domestic violence.
There you go. Thank you very much. Domestic violence. You can reach out to them. They can help with assisting with getting you an apartment. They pay your deposit. They pay your rent. They give you therapy sessions as well. They work hand in hand with people who live in Lotus. For women who need assistance with substance abuse, if you're looking to get help, they have Jefferson Reeves. You can contact them. Contact a lady named Miss Davis. She'll also assist you and give you information on how to get in. So we just wanted to provide some information on what's some resources for women to empower themselves, since it's Women Empowerment Month.
That's right.
Wow, look at that. Fantastic. And we are headed out with this one. Javon, take us out.
I'll light it up.